Good evening, everyone. My name is Kari. I'm founder and CEO of What's Crowded. And tonight, I'm going to share with you how you find, join, or avoid the crowd. So we started this project at Startup Weekend, and we were looking for that technology that is going to change our world. We were thinking about things like the GPS, the smartphone, the online banking, those things that have changed our lives. And we were considering multiple technologies that we did not know that existed today. And then we started thinking, well, what is the only element that Newton didn't find? And we thought, well, what about time? Let's think about time. And the epiphany came to us one day when we were going to have lunch, and we had only an hour lunch break, and ended up spending half of that time just waiting in line. And we thought, wait a minute, how can we actually use technology to make that wait a little shorter? Maybe if you could find out how crowded a place is, maybe that would make it easier for you. How did you do that in the past? Well, ages ago, we used the phone book or maps and called in, right? And that's how we always did it. And then came this smart man who shares my Syrian blood. He created a device for us that actually tells us in the palm of our hands the map, where we are, and put the internet in our pockets. So how do we use that technology to help you, for example, find a place, a quiet place, to have a meeting with an investor or a potential client? How do we tell you where it's crowded, where you want to celebrate, when you're having a party? So we thought, well, it's easy, right? You just build an appliance, you count people, you put that count on the map, stop. That is infrastructure. Someone has got to pay for it, right? We went to the street, started asking businesses, so would you pay for this? And businesses told us, well, you know what? When I'm not busy, my clock is ticking. I'm paying rent, I'm paying my staff, I'm paying for all of my expenses. If you can bring somebody in when I'm not busy, I'll pay for that. So we went to work. We asked, what about coupons? Why not use coupons? And they do great. They bring in new customers. They can be great tools. They told us, no, not really. Coupons are not so great because at the time when we are most crowded and we are packed, we find people coming in to use a 50% discount coupon. And that is really not helping our bottom line. This is not really being any value to us. So we thought, okay, so this is what businesses want. They want a program that will generate coupons automatically based on how busy they are. Think about that for a second. They want that program to be automatic. They don't want to take time from managing their businesses. They don't want to take time from servicing their customers to think about setting up timings for that program to give discounts. So we built this tool. This tool shows on the web when it's available. It's releasing in a few weeks. It'll show you where the crowds are on a map and allows you to use that on the web or on your smartphone. And then you could zoom in and see those little pie charts that show you how busy those places are in a percentage. And you could then click on one of those icons or hover over it and see a view of what that place is offering right now. For example, this particular place is only 25% busy, so they're offering 40% off. If they were more busy, they would probably offer less discount. And that discount is only going to last 36 minutes. So if you don't use it, you lose it. So that guarantees that that restaurant is not going to have that coupon used otherwise. You could also click on that and tell your friends. How cool would it be if your girlfriend would send you a quick link that says, hey, next to your work, there's a place that's offering free beers right now. Pick one on your way home. That would be nice. So What's Crowded will allow you to see where the crowds are. It will allow you to take advantage of flexible happy hours. And yes, we trademarked that name. And And it'll allow you access to specials. So I call out to everyone here. We are writing this software as we go. And think if you had an opportunity to tell Facebook when they're developing the software how to do it, what would you have told Zuckerberg? We have forms out the door. If you wouldn't mind just filling out, vote for your favorite features, and give us any suggestions. Those suggestions will be implemented in our tool. Thank you.